Listen, whatever it is that you're going through, the Lord knows it. There's nothing that happens that catches God by surprise. If you're living in lack, if you're living in need, your life is cycles of disappointment, cycles of struggles, whatever it is that is happening in your life, it doesn't catch God by surprise. He knows about it. Today, I just want to encourage you to cast your cares upon God because He cares for you. You might be asking God, when will things change? I've always been hearing that there's a promise upon my life, there's a prophecy that has gone forth, God will bless me or God will use me, but it seems as though this thing will never happen. I want to encourage you that it will happen. Proverbs tells us that hope deferred makes the heart sick. You may feel sick on the inside, you may feel down, you may feel discouraged, but it is not over just yet. God is about to change your story. The very thing that you're asking God to do for you, the very thing that you're searching for, the very door that you're asking God to open for you, it is already on the inside of you. The Bible declares that there are hidden treasures in earthen vessels. That promise is already locked up on the inside of you. Your destiny is already locked up on the inside of you. Your destiny, it's not in New York, it's not in Florida, it's not in Jamaica, it's not in Europe, but wherever you go, destiny is on the inside of you. Your destiny is not just tied up in some random person, it is always on the inside of you. Just like Elizabeth, when she came in contact with Mary, there was a leap on the inside of her because she already had it on the inside of her. The woman in 2 Kings chapter 4, she was in debt, she was in trouble, she was in bondage, she was about to lose her only son. But guess what? She thought she needed a prophet, she thought that she needed someone to bless her with money, to bless her with resources. But guess what? When the prophet came, the prophet said to her, I could only imagine that the prophet said to her, the very thing you're searching for, it's already in your house. The oil you need is in your house. The wealth you need is in your house. The breakthrough you need, you already have it there. Listen, there's wealth on the inside of you. There's ministry on the inside of you. There's breakthrough on the inside of you. There is power on the inside of you. They took Joseph's coat, but they never took his anointing. They couldn't take his anointed. They took his coat, but they could not take his favor. Favor is on the inside of you. If you fail, that's because you want to fail. If you're in Jamaica, you're in Florida, if your business got shut down, your business is not over, because as long as you are alive, you still have purpose on the inside of you. The business is not a location, it is you. And so wherever you go, wherever they place you, wherever they bury you, you can bloom there, because you do not bloom based on where you are planted. You bloom based on wherever you go, because you have destiny on your inside. When people rob you, when people steal from you, remember, the same way that you started your business originally, you still have the wisdom, you still have the strategy. What they took was Joseph's coat, but they could not take his vision, they could not take his grace, they could not take his anointing, they could not take the wisdom and the knowledge that was on the inside of him. So the next time you feel like giving up, the next time you feel like throwing in the towel, just remember that there is something God placed on the inside of you. There's a treasure on the inside of you. That door that you're hoping to be open, the keys have already been given unto you, for the keys have been placed upon David's shoulders. That key is already placed within your life. You need to be able to discover that key that will enable you to open that door, that you will come into greatness. Nations will hear